Hey everyone, how's everyone's night going? My night's going pretty fantastic. That was a major show tonight. I was blown away from everything by it. It was crazy. Hey Jared, always killing you, buddy. Um, oh wow. So before anyone questions what my thumbnail's about, my heading is what the hell happened? So this was probably the main thing that blew my mind tonight was the 1000th match. So that's why it's my thumbnail because it's the one thing I could have or use as a thumbnail that was available. I need to start making my own thumbnails again. Anyways, before I go on a rant, um, all right. So the match kicked off with a BTI match. Alicia versus Tasha Steeles. Steeles, God, I can't speak tonight. That was a fun, fantastic match. I loved it. Anything with Alicia, I am 100% for. She deserves the best, and we got to see her in a match again. Fantastic, right? Yeah, great stuff. Um, so yeah, the match was fun, exciting. Alicia Edwards needs a tag team partner. Yeah, she does. Um, it was very interesting to see the weak side of it. That was Tasha Steeles was the weak side of the match. Alicia was bringing it to her, and then some altercation with Hero Hogan lost her the advantage, and Tasha Steeles with the victory. Still a very fun, strong match. Now we start the night off with the first match. That was BTI and Diana Perrazzo versus Jazz. It was a good, strong match, but the finish, it ended by a damn shoe. A shoe. It ended by a shoe. Can I just say that again? I mean, I get it. Susan needed to win the match for Diana, and one match ended by a shoe. It was, I don't know. I can't really say anything about it. But it was a fun match, even though it ended by a shoe to the skull of Jazz, with Diana rolling her up for the victory. Ah, huh. Okay. It ended by a shoe. Next match is probably the match. Well, not the match of the night. The main event was match of the night. Sorry about that. TJP versus Ace Austin for the X Division Championship. Now, this match was fun, athletic, very fast paced, had a few submissions in there. My overall thought of the match, though, was it was great. Everyone delivered. Even Madman Fulton got some stuff in. Um, but the way that ended is the part where I have an issue. Uh, TJP did the Mamba Splash onto Ace Austin, and as soon as it almost got to the 3, Madman Fulton jumps in and just moves TJP off of Ace Austin, ending in an inevitable disqualification. TJP would be champion again if it wasn't for Madman Fulton robbing him of that. And another screwy finish. But the match itself was great. I loved it. TJP deserves to win, I think, but got robbed by Madman Fulton. So obviously Ace Austin retains. TJP got upset with Madman Fulton, and then Ace Austin got into it. Then out comes Josh Alexander playing defense with them, swinging a chair at both of them, trying to break them up. And then apparently Josh Alexander still wants that match, wants that X Division championship. So he's willing to break everything up to get it. Very fun match. I still feel like TJP was robbed though. Another Impact made match, Rohit Raju versus Falaba. The match was made due to Fala hitting hard times, losing money, and camping out under the Skyway Studios. Having issue with Fala's situation, him smelling, being repulsive towards him, and then Fala was like, you know what, you can't talk to me like that. I may be on hard times, but I can still kick your ass. Didn't say that word for word, but that's basically what he meant, and that's why we have the match. The match was good. It ended real soon. It ended with a cheap finish, roll off, and a handful of the tights. Rohit wins, so that's always fun, right? Rohit get another win. Anyways, so yeah, that match happened. All right, so here comes Kenny Omega, right? Coming down the ring with his entrance music, David Penzer giving him a ring announcement. They talk a lot of crap to Rich Swann about how he's not going to kick out of the One Wing Angel, how Kenny Omega is going to take this Impact title and never return with it. There's a lot of shit talking here. I was hard to capture it all, but I wrote some highlights. I like how there were boo noises for every time Kenny Omega spoke. That was funny. Don Callis showed a One Wing Angel video on a loop that showed all his best One Wing Angels in a little production video. Don and Kenny claimed they will make history at Rebellion. Yeah, they said they were going to make history. See, all this talk of history makes me think that Rich Swann will actually win over Kenny Omega. I mean, I know they had to build this story up, but what is the unthinkable that could happen? Rich Swann loses, so he's confronted by Moose? Or Rich Swann wins, and he has to go to AEW to defend the AEW title. So, if Kenny wins, he becomes Impact champion on top of AEW champion, which means that AEW, the Impact title will be defended on Impact brand, so he'll keep coming back to defend the Impact title, right? So this is whoever involved gets to be on to defend the title, where Rich Swann would go to AEW, which I think that's the winning option. For Impact, the winning option is for Rich to win, so he can go to AEW and defend the title on their brand. That's just my opinion. But I'm 95% sure that Kenny Omega is going to win, and it's going to lead to confrontation with him and Moose at Bound for Glory or Slammiversary. Next up, we have another Impact made match: Trey versus Romero. AC Romero, my bad. Romero is my friend. AC Romero. This match was very athletically empowered. Not empowered, empowering. I'll read the comments afterwards, guys. Yeah, the match was pretty much too much Trey could handle. He was doing a lot of high risk moves and trying to knock Ace Romero on his back all the time. It ended with Trey Miguel winning with a Meteora. I can't pronounce his finishing move. He has me blocked on Twitter anyways, but I'm trying to think of his finishing move. Meteora, right? Meteora. That's whatever it is. No, it's not. Whatever his finishing move name is made, I can't pronounce it right. It landed on AC Romero with the victory, and apparently AC Romero and Larry D did not take that too kindly. They rushed at Trey Miguel. Out comes Sami Callihan with a baseball bat. Drops AC Romero with a bat in the jaw, and then takes out Larry D with a swing. And then he, just enough to see Trey Miguel see him, he does the whole phone thing and he blimps out of existence. So Trey Miguel was in trouble. Sami Callihan saved him. And now we're left with a holy shit moment. Yep, that's how it ended. Okay, so yeah, we got another altercation with James Storm and Sabin talking about the VBD and how everything else and how this and that. And then Scott D'Amore overheard it. It's like, you know what? You have made some good points. You're 1,000 match. What could be a good 1,000th match? Well, how about you and Eric Young? You guys have been here from the beginning, now all the way full circle, and we can make it happen for 1,000. Pretty crazy shit right there. 1,000 matches in Impact Wrestling history for James Storm. That's pretty mind-blowing. Crazy. And he's going to go on Eric Young next week for his 1,000th match. Next up, the main event for the first time ever, Carl Anderson versus Eddie Edwards. The match was fantastic. It was great. There was a small little part in the match I didn't like, where Brian Hebner took out a chair for what's it called, for Luke Gallows to sit on. So I'm thinking, okay, we know that chair is gonna be introduced again. All right, someone's gonna land on Luke Gallows and he'll get involved. So the match was back and forth. Great match. But it ended on a finish where the ref was distracted by Carl Anderson. He launched Eddie into the ropes, and Luke Gallows put up the chair, and Eddie's face smacked with it. And then they got the roll-up victory, and Luke Gallows sat down like nothing happened when the ref looked at him. So apparently, yeah. And then at the end of that, we got FinJuice calling in from Japan saying, "Oh, look, the Good Brothers are back on a winning streak. See, that's what it takes to be a winner. We're here in Japan defending the titles, and we'll see you in April." So another jab back and forth to build to rebellion. So fun stuff. Great night. Now I will read the comments. There's only ever one person in here. Well, no, there's actually, no. Hi, Cody. Hey, Jared. Alicia Edwards needs a tag team partner. Yeah, she does. Remember when Rosemary resurrected Su Yung? She could do it again. Maybe. TJP nearly won the X Division Championship. Yes. Nearly. If it wasn't for Madman Fulton interrupting the match. TJP versus Josh Alexander versus Ace Austin in a 3-way match for the X Division Championship. Not a bad match. At Impact Rebellion. Did Sami Callihan face turn? No, I don't know. I think he's a tweener. I think he's both. I think he's face and heel. Who attacked Chris Bay? No idea. That's another thing that was announced today on BTI. Apparently, Iceman got intel of Chris Bay is out of action because he was attacked by someone that he didn't tell us who, but Chris Bay is out of action because he was attacked by someone. This is why you should watch BTI. You get all the news, all the details, everything you need to know, and a match on top of it. Great stuff. Well, anyways, that is the end of my video. Thank you all for watching. Did Madman Fulton attack Chris Bay? Possible? We don't know. Iceman didn't deliver that information. He only delivered the action, not the result. All right. So thank you all for watching. Catch me back on Tuesday. I'll see you then. Laters.